Yo, it's Hefty Hall HQ, rolling with the crew, moving those big loads. Yeah, you know how we do. We got the ribs, the power of the mic. From dawn to dusk, we own the night. Oversized loads ain't nothing but a thing. Got the trailer stretched out, feel the metal sing.
All right, so I got another great idea. We're gonna do similar like we did last time and show you around the parking lot all the coolest trucks and trailers that come over the next few days, but also answer a few of the questions that I get in the comments. It's been absolutely incredible because I feel like I don't have time to record, and that's because of y'all. Because of y'all, because of YouTube and building the huge community here, this place has grown like absolute crazy. And frankly, I get to learn from y'all because y'all ask me questions, I learn from that. If I don't know the answer, I learn the answer to that question. And then also y'all tell me a lot of stuff. And it's been more than one occasion that because of a comment, I've learned something or investigated something to find a deeper story into it. And then sometimes, actually a lot of times, people will just teach me something that's just brand new. Also, I wanted to show y'all our brand new hats that we got. I actually spent a lot of time, and I mean months, developing these. So they have a lot of little, what I would call Easter eggs. Let me see if I can get the camera to focus on it. So you got the TM trailer cells in blue and yellow to match the bottom. And then you can see here, right there where you take the hat on and off your head all the time. It's got a little rubber stamp with TM trailer. And there's more Easter eggs. A subtle little rubber logo on the side, TM. On the back corner, a subtle color matched TM rubber logo. So you got a total of 1, 2, 3 there, and then the rubber stamp there. But wait, there's more. On the inside, we went all out to put a bandana material in here. And then the last little Easter egg anyways is designed in Georgia. The whole thing has the breathable material, kind of like a golf hat, and it's waterproof. So you can just shake it off and all the water comes off. I got those in blue, and then I kind of like this one just as much. From the factory, they come with this little sticky paper. So it's almost like a really good experience there. Then on the bottom, same thing. Because all those rubber logos are stitched on there. Then same thing on the gray. It's kind of like the reverse of that. Blue on the bottom. And then on the inside, this one has a different bandana material. And the same, designed in Georgia. And then we got the coolest charging cables for your phone too. So that way every time someone comes buys a trailer, they have a way to plug their phone back up so they can watch us on YouTube. So it's Type-C on both sides of this one for the new iPhone users. And then like a silicone cable. Blue, purple, yellow, green. We got all kinds of colors too. So hopefully we'll see y'all soon here. And y'all can get y'all's new TM trailer cells gear. And then without further ado, I want to go look at, there's a Fontaine Magnitude right over here. It's 6 o'clock. I stayed late so that I could have some time to do this. There's a Fontaine Magnitude, and the color on it is very, very unique, very, very beautiful. And then this one's the Fontaine 55. So it's a Magnitude with a 36-inch flip box. I think they call it 35. So you can extend more weight from the neck onto that truck, and then the 55-ton rated frame. Some of the community spotlight goes out to Kevin Lamar, Roderick Felston, Intat Channel, that's Nick Taylor, Philip Lee, Kenny Shepard, and there's a bunch more, Ron Johnson, Aloha Rob, and a bunch of the other guys, Henry Carlson, Steve Aroni, Stever One. Let's go grab a few of the comments and see what they got going on. Some of these comments are wild, but some of them are really good. This is actually a good one here. How much to install a remote for a TK HT80? So what I think he's saying is like a hydraulic tail 80,000 pound Trail King, which is a TK. And the answer is it depends. And it can depend wildly. So what we do is we recommend you call. You can call the office at 770-305-9071, or you can call the one that I help y'all to memorize all the time, that 888-LOWBOY1. Give them your VIN number. What that's gonna do, that's gonna allow us to get the build, they call it a BOM, build of materials. And so it'll show whether or not that spool valve was originally set up to have a remote system, because if so, then all you need is a remote. If not, then you might need a receiver and a remote. And that price can range anywhere from $500 for a remote, sometimes $400 in some of the brands, all the way up to, I've seen it around $4,000 or so. So in most cases, we can get it done fairly cheap, but yeah, it can get kind of expensive. So just call them up with the VIN number. The Governor 1 asks, Gabe, is that oak wood on the deck currently? And what will you be replacing it with? Thanks for all the interesting videos. No worries, brother. So that was a mixture of older Apatong. It looked like a lot of that had been, but yes, we get them in with a mixture of Apatong. Sometimes they have oak on them. And I've even seen them with yellow pine on there. And what we replace them with is Apatong. So that one that he's talking about in particular was old Apatong from the factory at Landoll. And look at what one of our customers brought us the other day. He loved the Apatong so much that he asked, could he have some scraps? And I said, well, sure, yeah, no problem, because I'd rather them go to you than go to waste, because theirs going to go in the dumpster. He made us a cutting board. It's got the little groove all the way around it, and the TM trailer cells that he embossed in there. He engraved it in there, and then filled it back in with epoxy. Well, my guys are all going to lunch. All right, so for a special surprise part of the next part of the video, one of our customers just came by. It's Blackjack Express, and they have a really cool trailer next door over at Peterbilt. It wouldn't fit in our parking lot, but they had came over here to buy an oversized load sign. Let's go take a look. And I just went over like the whole thing in a short form video. So if y'all aren't following us on YouTube Shorts, go check it out. It's about to rain. The bottom's about to drop out of it. But it's a Faymanville. Trailers to the max. It's got the light bar up front, a dark hunter green, and then huge shout out Blackjack Express out of West Memphis. Look at this little light up sign. And then I like how the Peterbilt badges are also green to kind of color match the whole thing. TJ over here at Blackjack Express showed me around, so I'll show y'all a couple of little details. There's a lot to take in, but I'll try to go over some of the pretty cool features on this one. You'll notice they have a 4-axle truck, 3 axles on the Jeep, and as we get down to the end down there, there'll be 4 axles on the trailer and then a 3-axle Stinger. You can see some of the mechanism here and this huge neck. And we'll explain why. All the controls, pony motor up here, because many of the components on here are steerable to a very large degree. Maybe you see how big this neck is, you'll see why I'm being told by TJ that it's a 300 metric ton capacity on this, and it's a modular trailer. This deck insert right here is 9 inches. I shouldn't say insert, this is the main portion. That middle piece is an insert. So it has a really big, strong neck. He is carrying a nitrogen tank on it today. And you can see all the different modular pieces here. We have shims available for it, and the hydraulics got to get all the way to the back, because on the back, it's also steerable. There's 1, 2, 3 components to this modular part of the deck. Each section, I'm being told, is 19 foot 6 inches. So you're nearly 60 foot end to end. All right, and then what else I saw that was unique, this is the first time I've really got to see one of these up close. I've seen pictures, a couple of my friends have one. I think Izzy has one. So you have your 3 axle grouping here, and then the pin-on is kind of to the front, and all 4 are steerable. And he said what's unique and interesting about this suspension, they call it a, I hope I'm saying it right, but a pendular suspension. And so this pivot right here, the wheels can get all the way below it and then turn at a complete 90 degrees. up to a complete 90 degrees. And I thought it was really nice how they have stainless steel tanks. The air tanks are stainless. You can see some of the mechanism right here for the steering part. And then he said the rear is 3 axles plus 1, so it's 4 in a row back here. And then on the Stinger, it's got a bump steer, and then 3 axles on the Stinger. And that's actually this is what he was coming by a shop for to get, was an oversized load sign, reflective oversized load sign. And that's interesting because just on the Stinger, it has 17.5 rubber. And then on these, they're 19.5 here. And then its own pony motor. It looks like a little GX 390 down in there to help with the steering on the back and the hydraulics on the back, I guess. And then they had another guy, he was parked over here, and it was one of the Blackjack Express's other drivers, and he was driving around with the Alpha trailer. Yeah, but when I heard they were over here, I wanted to come take a look, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that. And then getting back to the shop here, I wanted to show you just a few of these coolest jobs, and there's a few really cool units here on the yard, and then we'll wind it down. We have floor jobs going like absolute crazy. Everybody needs their floor done. So we're gonna go ahead and put 2x12 Apatong lumber on this trailer. We got it all removed. We're straightening out across a few of the cross members, as you can see here. And we'll get all that reinstalled. And then right behind of it, if you look over here, we have the 1 5/16 by 7 Apatong that we're putting on this trailer. This is for a really famous guy named Nick Mazzo. He's out of the North Carolina area, and his company name is Equipment Services of NC. So we put him a hammer plate in the middle. We put him a little hammer plate in the middle because he kept tearing the floor up right there. And I said, if I put a brand new beautiful Apatong floor in here, you're just gonna tear it up. If you put a bucket, they're putting the boom of the bucket right there, the knuckle right there, and it's busting the floors out. So we're gonna get that sorted out there. Behind me, we're doing some warranty work for Landoll. We're doing some re-welding on the suspension right there at the axles. That's for one of the United trailer units, or excuse me, United rental units. We got one really nice Sunbelt Rentals trailer in here for a full brake job. My guys are all at lunch right now. You're gonna like this project in Bay 4 particularly because I hate it. You ever seen that Reddit page called r/thanks I hate it? Like if someone gets you a terrible Christmas present, you go, oh thanks, I hate it. No, that's rude, you shouldn't do that. But it's funny all the same. So let me flip you around so I can show you a little closer on what we're doing with this. I like it, I'm learning to love it, but I'm not a fan, and I'll even show you why I'm not a fan. So it's on a Fontaine workhorse. They cut the ramps off, the flip ramps. They have the ramps that fold up and fold down, and yes, I know they're heavy and yada yada. We set them to the right thing, plated the bottom. This is for Allen Heron. And then welding them basically to the front. We put a little pivot in there, reinforce the plate there, you know, just doing everything we can to make it strong. And then he'll be able to just have fixed ramps. Keyhole tie downs on the side. This is a Fontaine Workhorse 55 LCC, so it's got the 18-inch loaded deck height, up to a 27-foot deck on it, with dual cam pawls, same thing on the other side. But why I don't love it is I don't want Alan calling me later. The control handle's here. And so as you're working these controls, mind you, we got it jacked up so it's relatively high. You're raising and lowering that trailer. Well, guess where your foot is? Right below it. So I don't want you putting it down on your foot and then complaining later because I told you not to do this. Don't be complaining. That's too funny. So anyways, that's why I don't like welding the ramps to the front. But they gotta have it. I had to have it. I had to have it. And in the wash bay, this has been one of the constraints of our business lately. Everybody's gotta have everything right away. They tell me to get it ready, and then they don't come pick it up. This one was supposed to be leaving out yesterday. But that's life, you know, it's no big deal. We just keep rolling. I woke up this morning and I knew that people were gonna tell me they needed something and they had to have it right away and they weren't gonna come get it. And so it wasn't like it was a big shock to me. I've been playing this game for a very long time. I know it's the same story every day. And to me, it's just another day at the office. It's no big deal. Because my goal and my responsibility is to get it ready when they say they need it. Whether or not they pick it up, that's on them. But it's been causing a problem because the parking lot is full. And so I'm spending hours out here every day, me and my team getting the parking lot all reorganized. This one's a Fontaine Magnitude 55H, and that is a beautiful Viper red. The sun's holding out long enough for us to be able to look around it with it still looking good. It's just cloudy enough. There's some little lightning and some little gray clouds, which I've always liked gray clouds, if I'm being honest. You know, the rain comes, it cools it down because it's very warm out. But it's got the black accent package. It's got the control panel back here in that first bolster. These are just good damn trailers. They make a good trailer, man. They really do. It's aesthetically pleasing and just very beautiful, and it's strong. And they didn't put mud flaps on it. I'm gonna get them to put some mud flaps on there. We'll put the TM trailer ones on there. So that's a really cool trailer. And then my last one on the list, and then I'll let y'all get back to work, is we have a really beautiful nitrogen Stinger over here. It's going down somewhere in South Georgia, and it's like a metallic blue. It's a metallic blue to match whatever brand trailer he's got. Nitrogen charged, nitrogen accumulated Stinger. That's the nitrogen tank down there. The 2 hydraulic cylinders. Even the air tank is painted blue. The rear bumper, all of it. So that's pretty cool. That's like one of the nicer ones. We usually see them in black, but we've color matched them before. It's always kind of difficult to color match it. And what that will do is if you have a 3-axle trailer, you can spread it 14 foot to get that extra axle grouping. So they'll give you the full weight. So you can go 3 plus 1 on like a 55 ton. And then we also make them tandem axle for like a 60 ton or something like that, and so forth and so on. But thank you guys so much for watching, and y'all have a blessed day.
Yo, it's Heavy Haul HQ, rolling with the crew, moving those big loads. Yeah, you know how we do. We got the ribs, the power and the mic. From dawn to dusk, we own the night. Oversized loads ain't nothing but a thing. Got the trailer stretched out, feel the metal sing. Trucks on the highway, flexing the muscle. Heavy Haul Nation, we hustle and tussle. Precision is skill, that's how we roll. From coast to coast, we're reaching our goal. No load too big, no job too tough. At Heavy Haul HQ, we play it rough. Move the weight, we bring the freight. Heavy Haul HQ, we dominate. On the road, we stand tall. When it comes to haul, then we do it all. Big rigs, big dreams, rolling through the night like a laser beam. Heavy Haul HQ, we got the game. On the road to glory, we're riding the fame. Custom mods, blue lights gleaming. Trail King super stretch, just like we're dreaming.